Everyone, Kyle with SSV Works, and today we're going to show you how to install our WP overhead sound system for your 2015 to 2023 Polaris RZR. This enclosure will fit your 2- and 4-seat RZR with the factory cage. It comes with 4 6.5-inch V-spec speakers, our MRB3 Bluetooth Media receiver with built-in 200-watt amp, and an overhead dome light. For this job, you will require a wire crimper, a T40 if you have a factory roof, a ratchet wrench with a size 8, 10, and 13 millimeter sockets, and all the necessary installation hardware. Let's start first with disconnecting the battery. This being it's a 4-seater, the battery is located under the rear driver's side seat. Remove the seat, reach down behind the seat and the backrest, pull up the tab, lift and remove the seat. Go ahead and remove the negative terminal by loosening the 13 millimeter nut. Okay, now that we got our battery disconnected, we can go ahead and remove the roof so we can install our overhead system. Using a T40 driver, we're going to remove the driver and passenger clamps from the rear of the car. Applying pressure to the 3 clips, pull away from the back of the roll cage. Once you remove the 3 clips from the middle, you can then slide the roof forward out of the 2 slots in the front and remove the roof. Okay, now that the car is ready for the enclosure, we're going to go ahead and start installing the mounting brackets to the enclosure. We're going to start off with the base brackets. It comes with 4 brackets in total. We've already pre-installed 3 of them, and we'll walk through the process of the 4th one here. Okay, using the provided 8 millimeter socket head screws and washers, we're going to apply them to the base brackets on each side. Okay, we're going to crank these down, but keep in mind we don't crank it down all the way so that we have some movement with the brackets so that we can adjust when we install the overhead system. Okay, at this point, we're going to install our support brackets to our driver's side only, again using our socket head screws and washers. When you're tightening these down, don't tighten them all the way so that we have some room for adjustability as well. Okay, at this point, we're going to feed our power wire down the A-pillar to the bottom here to feed down into the cavity of the car. We went ahead and ran a guide wire from the bottom up to make it easier on ourselves when guiding the wire through. Go ahead and tape it up and feed it through. Okay, once you've fed your power wire down your A-pillar, leaving roughly 10 inches up top to work with still, you're going to go ahead and feed your power wire through the front cavity of the car and start feeding it down. At this point, we're going to drop the enclosure onto the roll cage. We recommend that you have a second person to assist you with this stage of the install. And from there, you can install the support brackets onto the passenger side. Tighten the brackets down, leaving them a little loose so that you can install the final portion of the mounting bracket. Okay, now you want to adjust the fitment of your enclosure and go ahead and tighten down the remaining bolts. And now we can connect our power and ground wire into our enclosure and feed the remaining slack down into the A-pillar into the cavity of the car. To remove the hood, we're going to twist the 2 pins here, lift and slide forward so that we can expose the bus bar to make our power and ground connections. Okay, at this point, we're going to feed our power and ground wire up to the bus bar to make our power and ground connection. Be sure to avoid any moving parts. Now you will want to crimp your fuse to your power wire and your ring terminal to your ground wire. Made our crimps to our fuse and our ring terminal. We'll now connect to our bus bar using an 8mm socket. Connect your power wire to accessory terminal and your ground wire to a ground terminal. Now that we've made our power and ground connections, you're going to want to zip tie any remaining slack in the wire and reinstall your hood. Okay, now that we've completed our install, we're ready to reinstall the roof, reconnect our battery, and we're ready to hit the trails. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.